Hi, so I'm sitting next to this primrose that has these yellow bell-like flowers. Look, all the primroses blooming around the espalier apple tree. I love them. And it's a ground cover, so it spreads like a ground cover close to the ground, but it also shoots these longer stems up and then has these bells, and they're really pretty. At the end of the season, they start to change color, and once that starts happening, then I cut them, and this is what I do. So they get pretty tall, I'd say about 2 feet tall, and then if you follow the stem all the way down, you can see that there are new little plants, and that's how it spreads. And then from these plants, next year when it's time, one of these will grow. But in the meantime, I chop these off because I don't know, it doesn't look very nice if you ask me. So you just follow the stem all the way down and chop it up like that. And just do that over and over. Trying not to cut the leaves of the ones down there, but if you do, it's okay. And if you want to grow it somewhere else, then you can just lift off any one of these rosettes and plant it, because each one has roots. Wow, look at that one. That one's huge. And while you're at it, you can clean out any leaves if you'd like to. We have mulch, but once it starts growing, you probably don't even need mulch anymore. It definitely spreads. We have a juga growing right here, which is also a ground cover that spreads really easily. It's really pretty. It's already past the border, and I'm trying to see who wins. Will it be the ajuga or the primrose? But it looks like the ajuga's encroaching on the primrose here, but in the back, the primrose is definitely encroaching on the ajuga. So here's some primrose sticking out of the ajuga. There's a bunch of new primrose. It rains today, that's why everything's wet. I got this plant from my friend Sherry. She just gave me a bunch of rosettes that she had dug up from her yard, and then I planted them here. Okay, so I got rid of most of the tall ones. There's a few back there, but if you look closely, you can see the vining parts of the plant. And you can just cut these actually because they're already rooted. if you want to. Okay, so I have some that I've kind of left the flower bed right here. I'm just pulling it up. And there are the roots. There it is. And I can just take this anywhere I want and plant it, and it will survive, at least in our area. Yep, that one didn't work. That's right here, salvia. And there you go. It's all trimmed. It's all low to the ground. No more ugly stems and leaves hanging out. And you get this big bouquet of, what's it called again? Primrose. Primrose leaves. And salvia. There we go. Roots. Roots. You can see there's roots on this vining part. You can take that off if you want. This is a daisy right here. Crazy daisy, I think. 3 of them. Oh, missed this one. Well, I could probably transplant this because it has roots. If you pull up on these longer ones, just rip them out. They have roots at the bottom, and some of them have little plants growing. Like right there, you can see something's growing there. There we go. That one has little leaves at the bottom. And that's the reason why you can cut off these taller ones, because there's already a new plant growing. It's even vining here. Big spider. There, I have a little pile of plants that I can transplant anywhere I want to. Hey, so I'm sitting next to our fence just to show you some that I transplanted last year. It was just a few of them, and I just popped them into the ground. covered the roots with the dirt, watered it, and kind of forgot it. Just watered it whenever, and they grew. The primrose from Sherry. Oh, so funny. So I think these ones right here that have grown the tallest are the ones that I planted right there, right at the bottom of them. But then you can see that they have definitely spread. There's some, they're even spread here between the cobblestones. There, and there, and there. And in the cracks there. So I'm just going to do the same thing I did to the other ones, and that's cut off the long ones. I think that's all of them. There we go. There are the new ones, ready for next year. And then they'll just come up over and the little bells will jingle over the fence. Okay, so it is the end of May and this is what the primrose looks like. Those are the little buds, or pre-buds. Super cute, they look like little stars. And it's even gone to the other side of the fence. And right there, and right there. Look, the primrose buds are swelling. I think we're getting close to bloom. Primrose is about to open. Well, it's June and the first primrose has opened up. And there's a bud. Those are the only two I see that have yellow on them. Oh, look what I see. Cute. Okay, so it's just one day later and we have a bunch of blooms. And also the weeds are blooming. The knot primrose. There's the knot primrose. I hope this video was helpful and would love it if you would subscribe.